Staff at the Honolulu Zoo will be sitting down to critique their response to the tsunami. The urban zoo's location just off of Waikiki Beach is right in the inundation zone, making it particularly vulnerable to destructive waves. KITV4's Catherine Cruz has this follow-up story.
Honolulu's new zoo director was only 3 months into his job when he had his first brush with the tsunami. He had nothing but praise for his staff for carrying through with the emergency plans and recalled his last thoughts walking out at 2:30 that morning.
This uneasy feeling because you didn't know if this was going to be the last time that you really saw the zoo looking the way it did.
Outside of the zoo, the police broadcast warnings all night long. And the emergency sirens agitated many of the animals. Our cameras caught some of what went on at this roadblock on Kapahulu.
There was a lot of commotion that night, and because of that, you could hear the chimpanzees. I could hear the lions roaring, heard the siamangs. The animals sensed something was going on.
The zoo did suffer one fatality that night and is now down to one llama at the children's petting zoo. Another elderly llama was found dead later Friday morning.
My vets had been working on the llama for quite some time, and I think her time was probably just due. It was unfortunate that she passed away.
Zoo staff did their best to secure the animals in their pens. The emergency plans call for that as the best defense against the worst scenario. Moving the animals is not an option.
Remember, these aren't circus animals. They're not trained on cue. These are wild animals. And the stress of just being able to move them so quickly could seriously endanger their lives or the lives of my keepers.
But if the worst happened and animals were able to escape, public safety would be the priority. Zoo staff have a plan to work with police to contain the animals, or if need be, use weapons to put them down.
You want to make sure that you do everything possible to ensure that it doesn't happen. But if it does happen, you have to be prepared.
Catherine Cruz, KITV4 News.
Now, the zoo director spent the night at the Queen Kapi'olani Hotel directly across the zoo, where previous directors have stayed to wait out the tsunami.